Let's shift our focus now. The mystery behind the origins of COVID, it's kept researchers guessing for over 3 years now, Shivan.
That's a question that almost everyone has had in their minds. But now hopes of finding the truth is fading as several US intelligence officials believe that researchers might never be able to gather any kind of evidence which can conclusively solve this puzzle.
Right. Both US federal agencies and global organizations have been working round the clock to unearth evidence which could indicate the source of the virus. Till now, they have proposed two theories, one which says the COVID is zoonotic, thus jumping from animals to humans. The other which says that virus was a result of a lab leak in Wuhan.
As per reports, US intelligence agencies this week might release the declassified material on the origins of the pandemic. But people familiar with the development say that this information too, just like other sets of data, won't be able to strongly substantiate anything, any of the two theories also that they're giving out. In fact, senior intelligence officials now feel that they might never get hold of the information which could reveal the real origins of the COVID virus.
They've given a variety of reasons to justify their belief, all of which point to impediments by China. US officials say that China has destroyed some of the virus samples. It has exhausted others in research, which could have been crucial in determining the source here.
They also say that Beijing impeded the efforts of the international community in gathering evidence during the early months of the outbreak. Moreover, US officials think that China is reluctant to thoroughly investigate its own subjects out of fear that any evidence pointing to lab leak theories will immensely harm its global reputation.
And for more on this, we earlier spoke to our correspondent Susan Tehrani. We asked the expected declassified material if it will satisfy the debate over COVID origins. Let's just listen into what she had to say.
U.S. officials say local and national authorities in China destroyed some virus samples, which may have given insight into the origins of COVID. While they caution not to overstate the importance of these samples, nonetheless, they have been destroyed. American officials say it's still possible to get new information regarding the origins of COVID. For example, scientists may have hid troves of data and that may be found, or a new source of information comes to light. However, they also say that the more time passes, the less likely that is, especially because memories fade or sources move out of reach.
Susan, how transparent has the US government been with the public about what it knows?
Most of the information we have regarding the origins of COVID has come from nonprofits or journalists using the Freedom of Information Act and whatnot. It was very rare and has been very rare to see government officials and even scientists really come up with refreshing honesty on what they know and share it with the public. Their tight-lipped approach has only reinforced the idea among the public that perhaps the pandemic arose from carelessness in a lab, or even that it wasn't an accident and it was deliberate. According to a new poll by The Economist and YouGov, published in March, 66% of Americans, the majority being Democrats and independents, believe that COVID and the pandemic was the cause of a lab leak. Only 16% of Americans believe that it was likely or definitely not caused in a lab, and only 17% said that they were unsure.